Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is titled Clyde Barrow's little known Thompson-Toting uncle. I hope you enjoy this true story that has a couple of interesting twists to it. Most are familiar with the story of Clyde Barrow, how he and Bonnie Parker went on their crime spree through the Southwest, robbing banks, smaller businesses. Most are familiar with the Barrow family and how they settled in the outskirts of Dallas, Texas. However, there's an interesting story of an uncle to the infamous Clyde Barrow. This uncle ran in similar circles in the criminal world as Clyde, but this uncle had hundreds of connections within the criminal element in the state of Texas. One interesting note is that Clyde never met this uncle until 1930. Clyde's father, Henry Barrow, who lived from 1874 to 1957, had two brothers, William, 1866 to 1930, and Hiram Frank, 1873 to 1961. Clyde's mother, Cummy, who lived from 1874 to 1942, had three brothers, Charles Samuel, 1866 to 1956, William Alexander, 1881 to 1978, and Walter Willis, 1883 to 1960. None of the above listed uncles of Clyde is the man that this article is referring to as uncle. So, who is this little known Thompson-Toting uncle? Clyde never met this uncle until April 1930, and then just for a one-time 150-mile journey. As I hinted to, this uncle is not a blood relative of Clyde. However, he was highly respected by Clyde and many, many others. As he was respectfully called, Bud Russell is the man that Clyde Barrow called uncle. As a matter of fact, thousands of prisoners of the Texas prison system called him Uncle Bud. Bud Russell was the chief transport agent for the Texas prison system until he retired in May 1944 at the age of 69. By the time of his retirement, he had successfully transported over 100,000 prisoners to Huntsville, Texas. He started with the prison transport in 1909 after serving as town constable in his hometown of Blum, Texas. Bud was born in Blum on March 21st, 1875. He acquired an 800-acre farm in Blum and lived there with his wife Minnie and their two boys and 7 girls. Bud was a member of the Blum Baptist Church and the Blum Masonic Lodge. Bud transported some of the meanest and most dangerous prisoners in the penitentiary system. Of course, among them were Clyde Barrow and Raymond Hamilton. In March 1930, Clyde was arrested in Waco, Texas for several offenses. It was during this time that Bonnie smuggled a pistol to Clyde during one of her visits. Clyde escaped, made his way to Middleton, Ohio, where he was eventually captured and sent back to Waco. In Waco, he was convicted and sentenced to prison. There he waited for Uncle Bud to come and transport him to the Walls unit in Huntsville. That was the first and only time that Clyde met Uncle Bud. Bud Russell had the respect of every man he carried in his truck. Among criminals, it was a badge of honor to be carried to Huntsville by Uncle Buck. In the prison system, he was among the most respected by the convicts. Bud passed away on January 31st, 1955, at the age of 79. He died at 11:20 p.m. at his home in Blum. He was buried in the Blum Cemetery. Bud said this of every convict he knew: "There are plenty of good qualities in the meanest of men." I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Also, please visit Amazon.com if you'd like to purchase any of my books. Thank you for watching.